Milk. So here's a piece I thought I would never get because one, I saw this about a year and a half ago and I thought I missed the chance to get it. And two, it's from a company called Mighty Jaxx. I usually stay away from Mighty Jaxx because some of their stuff is repetitive and shit expensive. But for this one, kind of tickled my fancy. Now this is a 3D render of art by Death and Milk or Death Milk. This is the artwork. So it's a very simplified illustration. So I guess Mighty Jaxx couldn't really translate that into 3D form, so they took some creative liberties on trying to render that in 3D form. Now the artwork itself is called Warm Thoughts, so thus the title. The box is pretty huge. I thought this little piece was little, but this is a very big box, and it came in an even bigger shipper box, so it kind of freaked me out when it came through the door. So it's pretty basic, nothing to gawk at. It's a pretty big black box with a figure or art piece in the front. This person also does other artwork like these, so it's very stylized, anime-like, illustrations. So, always like to buy stuff from artists, and I guess here it is. So let's open this thing up. And here's the piece itself. This thing is pure white, so I need to tone down the light just a bit so you can see the details better. There we go. So first thoughts is this thing is shit heavy. Oof. The reason I thought why it was heavy because I thought there was a bulb in here so you could light up the water. But apparently that wasn't the case, and what I read is this only glows in the dark. So yeah, I haven't really tried it myself, so I guess it glows in the dark. It's got some simple contour lines on the nose to show the curves, got some skull detail as well. It's pretty simple rendition really. Another thing is, please don't do what I'm doing like this because you're actually scuffing the bottom. I don't mind that because you don't really see the bottom, but just fair warning. The lady herself kind of pegs in very easily. That's good. That's a good thing and a bad thing because it's good because it's easy to slot in. It's bad because it's easy to fall off. So, you gotta be careful with that. Unless you stick some blue tack or something here just to firm up that connection. So here is the lady's face, and as you can see, it does not look the same as the original artwork. As you can see here, the original artwork kind of looks like a middle-aged woman, sort of. This one kind of looks like a 20-something supermodel, which, I'm okay with, I guess. I would rather prefer the original one-to-one look, but the Mighty Jaxx has to take some liberties, I guess. This thing is super delicate, so please be careful when you're handling this, especially the arm and the finger part, because once that breaks, oh man. She has a real porcelain look. As you can see, there's a nice shine to her. Now this is resin, it's not porcelain, of course. Because if it was porcelain, this thing would be 10 times more expensive. As you can see, she's got her comb hairbrush thing. It's detailed really nice. Delicate fingies, as you can see, if I can focus. And her legs, and her little slippy slips, and her little toey toes. So yeah, this is the lady. Very well, nicely done. Yep. And then you just wait. Before I plug her in, let's take a look at the Scully Woolies. That's okay, stay there. Okay, this thing is really heavy. It actually kind of looks like the actual size of a skull, a human skull. You know what? Now that I say that, it kind of, I don't think so. Anyways, that's the teeth. There's no teeth to this thing, but they did paint the grooves. It's got a little verification sticker, I guess, to make sure it's original. And it's got some branding on it. It's got some dirt on it too. This is the part where it scuffs, so please be careful when you're shifting it around. Don't do what I do. That's the skull. This thing's heavy, so be careful. It's pure white. So yeah, when you get a scuff here, that's it. I don't know how to clean that or fix that. So you need to really stick this in a very safe area, because this thing is not cheap, and you need to take whatever precautions you need to make sure it doesn't break, scuff, scratch, or whatever. And then we just plug this lady in. Plug her in, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. There we go. Now there is another version of this piece. It's gold, like this is the picture. But I'd rather opt for this one because it's the original concept, really. So I don't go for that Mighty Jaxx limited edition recolored bullshit they do. I would rather go for the original and be done with it. So yeah, and it does come with a little certificate of authenticity. Now this thing is good to have and keep, because if you want to for some reason resell it or something, you have this to make sure it's original. I think this is one of the things I appreciate Mighty Jaxx doing. It's pretty dusty, but yeah, just to show that you have something unique, something one of a kind, something limited. So this is nice to have. Does it say the actual? This is to serve at the figures. That's weird because it doesn't really say what. Okay, that's weird. Product Mighty Jaxx International. Okay, that doesn't really work then. Because you could really just give this to any other fucking figure. That's shit, because it doesn't have the name for this thing, so it's not really a certificate without the actual name of the piece you have. Well, that's dumb. Well, that being said, should I recommend this? Okay. Get this out of the way, is this thing is not cheap. This thing is stupid expensive. I kind of had to shell out for this. I mean, it's worth of a price of a decent hot toy, really. And you know, you're buying something that's static and it's just a decoration piece. You can't really pose it, you can't really do, it doesn't come with any accessories, it doesn't light up. So that being said, you have to be really into this artist or really into, you know, vinyl figures, vinyl limited edition type concepts, which I am into actually. I came across this a year and a half ago and I kind of missed the chance to get it from their official stores, but my local store kind of popped out. And you know, I pulled the trigger. I kind of had to eat Maggie and eggs for a while, noodles for a while. But you know what? It's worth it for me because I like this stuff, especially when it's on my desk or when it's, you could put this in your living room because it's that unique. It's not really a toy. It's actually a artist decoration piece. So you really have to really do your research and all that if you want to pull the trigger on this. But if it's for me and I want to recommend it, I would actually. I would recommend this to anybody who's interested in artist figures or artists concepts. It's one of a kind. I mean, you won't see this again unless they do another rendition of this person's artwork. So that being said, I like it. It cost an arm and a leg to get, but I'm glad I have it and I could stick it in my designer shelf. There we go. Yeah. Wish it would light up though, but you know, maybe I could. No, I'm not gonna drill a whole light bulb in. Okay, never mind. Alright, so thanks for watching.